Hi everybody, welcome to Green Rose Spirituality. My name is Steph and this is going to be a reading for Pisces. So this is going to be for your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus. So be sure to check your birth chart to see where Venus lies in your birth chart, and if it is in any of those four, then maybe there's something in this reading that is for you. Take what resonates, drop what doesn't. Down below, there will be a list of the cards that I use. Also, I will have my website if you want to check out any more information about me, and my email address. So if I resonate with you and you want a personal reading, then shoot me an email and we will check out what you are interested in, okay? If you can please hit like and subscribe. Every little bit of support really helps me. It helps me grow. It helps other people be able to find my videos. They might have messages in here that somebody else needs to see. And also it helps to keep me encouraged so that I keep doing this for everybody, okay? I really, really love doing this for everybody. So please hit like and subscribe. The Pisces energy that I was feeling, there's some anger. I felt anger, but like frustrated anger. I also, Pisces, especially if you're a Pisces moon, Pisces people can be quite intuitive, quite psychic even. They are the last sign of the zodiac. Whoop. It goes from Aries to Pisces. Pisces is a water sign, so lots of emotions, lots of deep emotions. Okay, overall, I decided to do the cards on camera so that you guys can see the process, be a part of the process, so that you can see that it's authentic, okay? Overall energy of Pisces, please. The energy, moving on, the energy that I got from Pisces really slammed into me, like it was strong. Very, very strong energy. Overall energy of Pisces, please. I don't feel like this is supposed to be upside down. I'll leave it for now, but I really don't feel like it's supposed to be upside down. Perhaps. Okay, that's it from here. I still don't know. So this is for Pisces to help explain the situation. Any other cards to help explain the situation for Pisces? The energy Pisces. For anybody who has Pisces in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Energy of Pisces. Ooh. Okay. Trying to get the whole picture here so that I can give you guys a good reading. Energy of Pisces, please, and thank you. What is going on with Pisces that I need to know to help me with this reading? What is going on with Pisces? What is their situation? What is going on with Pisces, please? What is their situation? Okay. Okay, I think I'm understanding. You guys are wanting an emotional experience. You're moving on from something that is heavy. It's not sitting with you right. It's really not sitting with you right. And you're doubting. I don't know why with the Empress in reverse, because this isn't really too much a part of it. But I feel like self-doubt is very strong with this one. But you're wanting that new emotional experience. You're just not quite sure how to get there. And you have your dreams, your wants, and your needs, but it's almost like you're blocking yourself. Okay, these are done. Make the effort. I wonder if you guys can see these. There. I have like cards, my decks of cards all around me, so if I feel guided to that, I just go for it. This is not done. What other deck do I need to use, please? This is for Pisces, March 2020, last 2 weeks of March. I get a little bit of an in-between stage. Like it says moving on here, but then it says, you know, make the effort towards the steps that you're guided to make and to clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now and to decide this very soon. So it's almost like you're right in between this. Right in between moving on and making the effort and going towards your thing. But I feel like you're having a hard time putting your heart into this. I feel like you, material and spiritual prosperity, like you guys know what you want. You guys dream. You guys know the path that lies ahead. You guys know that you don't see everything that's going to happen. But it's almost like you're not trusting it. You're not trusting divine alignment. You're not trusting the process. You don't feel like you're on your right path. You don't feel like you're accomplishing things. You don't feel like you are in alignment. And then the Empress in reverse, I feel like you're really doubting yourself. You're doubting, you know, a lot about yourself. And you're wanting a new emotional experience to come in, but you know, the Page of Cups is somebody who's aware and they want to start new emotional experiences, but they're not quite sure how to get there. It's like a new energy. It's almost like, how do I start to love myself? How do I start to love somebody else? How do I start to love, you know, this new opportunity, this new thing, this new job, this new place, this new, you know, anything like that. Then we got the Hermit card, and it's not reverse, So I feel like this is a time of introspection, and I feel like it's a good thing that you're taking this time, but it's really also putting you in this in-between land. And I feel like you're going into the hermit mode because your heart's just not into things the way that you feel you know you need them to be. I honestly feel like you just need some time to heal your hurt, to heal your pain, to heal your sadness. Ooh. Inner child. And the Page of Cups, you know, like that's also very similar. And the rose quartz, like that heart healing, like I was just saying, that inner child. So that person that, you know, doesn't feel like they are on the right path, doesn't have that spark for things that, you know, it should be there, but you're not feeling it. And I feel like if you kind of got back down to where you were before the stresses of life really came at you, or a time in your life where you felt the happiest, you know, to try to embrace that energy. I'm not suggesting to go backwards because there's only forward movement. I'm not suggesting to go backwards, but I am suggesting to think about that happy time when you were by yourself that has to do with you, yourself and you, where you felt happy, where you felt like you were accomplishing things, and you'd come home and everything was clean, and you'd do a couple little things to keep it clean, and you'd, you know, go to work and you'd be full of pep and excitement for the job, and, you know, if you were with your friends, you felt excited to go out with them and excited to hang out for the laughs and ridiculousness, like going back to that happy feeling and trying to figure out how to bring that happy feeling forward into your present. I feel like there's going to be some connectivities there that's going to help you find your passion. You know, find that spark within you. It is there. It is there. You're just not feeling it. Any advice? Woo! Flexibility. I feel like this is really talking about flexibility with yourself. There's no, you know, how do I word this? I'm really feeling this. This is how life is. I get born, I grow up, I leave the nest, I have a job, I go to college, I get my education, and then I find a husband, I get the house, a white picket fence, we have the kids, and then we live happily ever after. And I feel like a lot of you are kind of stuck in that thinking, you know, things is a process and this is how it has to be. No, none of that. It does not have to be that way. That is what society teaches us. That is not how it has to be. And I feel like the flexibility card is coming up to show you that you need to allow yourself to be flexible in these situations, and to remember that they aren't happening to you, they're happening for you. So if you're feeling like you need to move on, and you feel like, you know, you're being guided to take some steps towards, you know, this thing that you want in your future, and you're feeling like because you have this set order of how things should be, or expectations of yourself, I feel like you really need to be more flexible with yourself. Show yourself some love. You know, these situations, it's life. Life is not a book that you can open, read all the way to the end, and close it and be like, okay, I know what my life is all about now. I know how it should be. I know what's going to happen. I know everything that is going on. It's not like that. It is not like that. Life is adventures and up times and down times and all of the in-between times. And if you get hard on yourself for the down times or for the up times or for any of those, like, you got to be more flexible with what you allow yourself to feel, what you allow yourself to experience, what you allow yourself to keep in your life and to let go. Any other advice for Pisces? I feel like you guys are right on the fence of understanding something. Sorry. Spiritual awakening. And as I was saying before, and selenite, I feel like, you know, sleep with selenite, put it under your pillow, put it, you know, do some, all the chakra meditations and put selenite on each of your chakras, and just, you know, do the meditation. Allow yourself to clear yourself of your own expectations that are hindering you from moving on forward, for moving forward in your life. You might feel like you're not in alignment, but you are. Everything is perfectly fine. But you need to make the effort, and you need to make it soon if you want that life that you are dreaming of, if you want those new experiences. You know, I know that you feel like you need to move on from, like, in here, the leaves are falling. Like, the time has come for this season, this phase, this cycle is coming to an end. It's coming to an end. So if you guys are in a relationship that you guys are feeling like you need to move on from, or if you guys were in a relationship that you have moved on from, maybe part of you doesn't quite want to let go and move on. Maybe part of you still kind of wants to go backwards to that relationship, you know, and it's not making you feel very good, or you're not feeling the passion there anymore like how you did. And you're contemplating your movement forward. You're contemplating it. And I feel like if you just sit with yourself, take that hermit time to just be by yourself, look at why you feel like the Empress in reverse. You know, why do you feel like you're doing everything wrong? Why do you feel like you're making all these mistakes when it's the best thing for you? You know, why do you feel like you need to be hard on yourself? And try to figure out ways to let go and release that energy, because that does nobody any good. And it's really, really heavy feeling to sit there and feel like you're a failure, and like, you know, it's not falling together the way that you invested the time into it to be, and it must be your fault. Or, you know, I know that this person wasn't good for me, and you know, I need to move on from them. But or a work situation too, you know, like if this is somebody who's watching that is in a work situation right now, maybe you're not feeling like you can move on from it, like there's nothing better for you, but your passion just isn't in it, and you're thinking about your prospects, and you're not feeling in alignment with this job that you're in right now, and you're not feeling valued, you're not feeling important, and it's making you kind of withdrawal, and that playfulness and that emotional experience that everybody tries to find in that, you know, in their jobs, that we all want to go to work, have a good time, you know, learn stuff, let it not be super stressful where you come home and you want to sleep for 3 days. make the effort towards, you know, what you are thinking of. And if you do it very soon, I feel like there's going to be something really good that's going to come through that is going to have more of an emotional experience for you. So yeah, I hope that this resonated with my Pisces. I hope you enjoyed. If you want a personal reading with me to dive down deeper, to get more to the core of things, to get more advice from spirit, more direction, anything like that, please message me. My website is down below. You can kind of get an idea of what I have to offer in my price range. I am very cheap, especially compared to other readers, but no diss towards them. They've been doing it for a lot longer than I have, and this is the price range that I choose to be at, so that I can reach more people, okay? I hope that if you go into this hermit mode, that it brings you clarity and answers that you seek and that you need, and that you realize that you are deserving of happiness and move towards your dreams, okay? Bye, Pisces. Thank you for spending time with me. Bye.